Hello everybody! So as part of today's video, I saw that the MW11 actually has a perk for sale in the challenge store. That's the first time we've ever gotten an attachment in the challenge store, so I'm going to add that to today's video. Hello everybody! We've got a new weapon this season. It's the M1 Garand, and that is a Marksman Rifle here. And this one is very unique because if you look at the fire rate, it's actually slightly faster than the SKS. Now I believe the SKS is the top marksman rifle in the game, or one of the top weapons in the game, because it's a two-shot kill to anywhere, pretty much, with most of the body, at any range. Now, the M1 Garand does not have that ability. You can two-shot for most situations, but maybe you're playing, all the way cross map, you're not going to be able to do that two-shot kill. The other difference is that it has bullet speed. Now, they do have this barrel on here that greatly increases the bullet speed, so I don't know that it's really that big of a factor in multiplayer. You can also increase the range. This is actually a really good attachment. It doesn't reduce the ADS time at all. Let's go over some of the other stuff. This M1 Garand just has a lot of unique attachments. You've got all sorts of different recoil reductions and stuff with silencing. You got this nice one here, this stock for vertical recoil reduction. This is interesting too if you want to reduce hit flinch. It's still mobile too. We don't have a laser or what do they call it? Rear grip. Under barrel, again, lots of very unique attachments. Bipod's pretty standard though. And then for ammo, this is another interesting choice. I went with this one to get the maximum rounds, but you can also choose this if you want slightly less, and then you can choose from these two that reduce. This one reduces the damage, but they reduce the fire interval as well. So that's another option. I feel like this fires fast enough for me though if I'm just tapping the fire button with my finger. The other thing I want to talk about is the optics. So there's a lot of red dot sight options. There's this Nylar Model 47. This is basically a circle red dot sight. You can go up to 3 times, 4 times. There's no 6 times. But then they also have this 7.0x telescope. That's not a 7 times zoom, but I'll show you that one in the practice range. Okay, so we'll inspect this. It's just a wooden and metal gun here. Iron sight, this kind of looks like the MK2, and then you can fire it plenty fast. This is actually like, fires faster than some of the automatic shotguns like the Echo and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So I was going to show you the sight. Yes, that's right. So I'm going to take off, let's see, magazine, the 20 round magazine just for now, and I'm going to find this telescope thing. So look at that. It's a very big scope, but it zooms in. I think that's about the equivalent of the 1.5 times scope. That's my guess. So that's another interesting option if you like attaching scopes to your marksman rifles. I usually don't, because I think the advantage of a marksman rifle is that you don't have to zoom in as far as a sniper. You can save some, be more mobile. If I do attach anything, it's just a simple red dot sight. So the other thing that's exciting is I've got the Akimbo perk on the MW11s. So that means I can do this. I've got my the fastest trigger equipped here. We'll go to the MW11 gunsmith real quick just to show you what I'm using. Max range and minimum fire interval, max ammo too. So that's the lightweight trigger. But we'll see how that works. There's the new Akimbo perk. The other thing I wanted to mention is the strategy for the M1 Garand, trying to reduce vertical recoil and then increase that bullet speed a little bit as well. So new gun, new Akimbo attachment. I'm going to try to show both in today's match. Fastest firing marksman rifle. Here we go. It sure looks a lot like the Kilo bolt action in the that little gray icon picture at the bottom. Oh man, I did not want to climb in the pool. But since we're here, I knew that guy was going to pop up and kill me, but I figured I could at least take out one player before I die. and I'll take out the one that wasn't moving. Oh man, I feel like if I had the double Akimbo Dobras, I would have killed him already. Or even the 50 GSs. Like, you can kill somebody with one shot, you know, which is really 2 shots, but I don't know. We'll keep trying them out here and see how it goes. So far, I'm not too happy. I didn't even get a hit on that guy. He almost killed me. I have like 3 pixels of health. Something going on here. There's a guy. Wow, that took a while. But we got him. Thankfully, he was distracted by my teammate. Thanks. Okay. We are getting destroyed right now. Oh, there's a guy. Got him. Just fired a little bit slower. Woo! Headshot. And the thermite gets me at the end. Just firing a little bit slower just to make sure, or to keep my accuracy up. Let the gun settle back to the initial spot before I fire again. I feel like the fire rate on here is faster than I need it to be anyway. Although it wasn't fast enough for that, so maybe it does need to be faster. At least for long range, like you fire, let the gun get back to its original position, and then fire again. With up close, though, you could probably tap it as fast as you want. Just haven't had many of those yet. See, I missed so many shots in there because the recoil was pulling me up there. Oh, there's a guy. Yikes, how did he not kill my teammate? I don't get that. There we go. That guy looked like he had a Kimbo Dobras, but I'm way out of range for that. Okay, made a little bit of progress there on their big lead. I'm winning right now, 7-8. I'm the MVP at 7-8. That's why we are losing. Check this side. This is a good long range angle here. But nobody's coming. Oh, wow. Okay, it's time to move out of there, I guess. See if we can make it to the other side for free. My teammate's covering. Oops. Okay. I don't know if I want to go sliding out there. Oh, there's somebody. Rapid fire. Headshot. Okay. Oh, that's what that was. Purified me with the acid. Oh, that's still the same guy. I had no chance. I'll go after him with my dog. Boom. So that's actually pretty decent. You're already aimed or sighted in. I guess the ADS time on here is pretty fast too, but you have to be, you know, pointing at the enemy when you start aiming. Oh, everybody's here. One. Oh, if that guy hadn't been there, I think I would have gotten both of those guys that were diagonal across from me. I'm just playing it pretty even. Somebody on my team must have stepped it up, though, because now we're winning. I can see how the big magazine helps on here. Ooh, nice moving shot there. When you got situations like that where the other guy's moving a lot, you're going to go through rounds a lot faster. Sounds like somebody's here. There's some Akimbo MW11s, but can't get him from that range. Okay, trip mine. Ooh, that's a nice closer range one. Faster fire rate certainly helped there. They are all over here. Come on. You know you want to come in here. Apparently we got this guy, though. There's a close range for sure. Oh. Yeah, I'm just not the most accurate with marksman rifles. But this thing could be totally destructive. Like, if you're already good at the SKS. Okay, I could see this thing's probably better for close range. The SKS obviously better for long range because it can two-shot from anywhere. So a preference is probably just how you like to play or what the map is.
I just lost MVP by 1 point. Wow, I had the most kills though, 18 and 13. I really turned it around after halftime. But yeah, this was fun. Like I said, is this better than the SKS? It depends on how you play. MW11 Shark Bite, though, I'm not impressed at all. I think you should just pick the Dobras if you want to go akimbo. Or the Fenix. Different topic for a different day. But here it is, a gunsmith. I think it worked pretty well. Pretty happy with that. So, new gun. Go try it out. Thanks for watching.